It's Berlin, 1 round and 4 deals MCR. And I see 2 brown belts and 1 green. Brown to my opposite to my left and green to my right. I myself have 2 brown stripes on my green belt, and I hope to make brown belt soon, like to the opposite or to the left. This clean brown without black stripes yet. What can it be now? Some not very connected tiles, maybe knitted straight. Maybe some mixed shifted, not knitted straight, but mixed straight. Mixed shifted chows. Knitting 1 4 1 4 3 9 5. 1 4 3 9 5. That's 5 tiles for knitted straight itself, and some pairs. Pair of 2s, pair of 7s. No, I don't think it's wise to collect knitted straight with such configuration. I'll just wait a bit for some good tiles. Maybe they'll simply come from the wall. What can I meld? 1 2 3 7 8 9. No. 2 5. You may consider it another voice for knitted straight. I still need 8 bends, 7 cracks, 6 dots. 7 cracks discarded. 4. Okay, let's discard isolated tiles that are not connected to knitted straight and mixed straight. Maybe it will be something like 3 4 5 mixed triple chow. I'm not sure I want to meld anything. 4. Let's discard these 4 cracks. I don't need it for neither for knitted straight, neither for mixed straight, for mixed shifted chows. 4 5. 4 5 4 2 3 4. Maybe something will come around 4. 7 it is. Okay, let's go for knitted straight, as long as I picked 7, luckily. I just need another 2 or another 7 for my 4th set, or 7 8 9, for example. I'll discard 4 BAMs then, because 4 is useless for knitted straight. Anyway, 4 is useless. I can take 5 6 7, 6 7 8, and by the way I can discard 9 BAMs. Nobody knows what I'm collecting. People suspect, that I collect some chows, but what chows, what do I wait for? That's not very clear. No. We play rather quickly, you see. No very slow players at the table. People just know what to collect, what to do with tiles. Sometimes it's very, very slow. I have time to explain everything, but sometimes it's just not much to explain really. 5. 5 dots, I need 6. And you see, nothing came in cracks anyway. 2 4s I had, 2 1s, nothing. I mean, no chows. Maybe 7 7 8, something around 7 8. 6 dots. 6 dots. If discarded, the player to my left possibly collects either all 5s or middle tiles. Okay, yes. It's my 4th set. And I still need 8 BAMs, melded only once, and 6 dots, discarded. Not bad. I hope I'll take something from the wall. I am just 1 step behind ready hand, Isyan 10, like Japanese say. And I may sit in this Isyan 10 rather long. Another 8. 6 BAMs. I hope 6 is not needed. No, it's better discard 2s. It's safer. Maybe the player to my left has just 2 6s and waits for some 6. Another 6. Another 6 dots. Looks like somebody has pair of 6s. Not very good for me. Not good at all, I'd say. She had pair. She discarded 1 6. And maybe the last 6th is just in her hand. So then I won't be able to win. Mm-hmm. 4 5 6 she had. And here we can see outside hand. Lucky her, not very expensive hand, but from the wall. She took it from the wall, and now we can see plus 60 for her and minus 20 for everyone else. That's it. Knitted straight is a very hard hand to make. It's easy to collect, you see, all types, for example. I hope I'll take some all types now. And maybe, not exactly, but maybe mixed shifted chows like 4 5 6 dots, 5 6 7 BAM, 6 7 8 cracks. I don't need 6 7 8 from yes, I just needed 5 6 7. Good. Maybe I hastily discarded that 3. Maybe it could be pure shifted chows. Without all types, of course, pure shifted chows can't be made along with all types. I can hold wests as my eyes, not declare pang of them, but Maybe wait for something. For something interesting. Maybe, by the way, it can be chicken hand. If I take 6, 7, 8 in cracks, six, 7, 8 in cracks. No, if it will be 6, 7, 8, then I'll need 3, 4, 5. 5, the last 5. Okay, I'd better discard 3. No reds are on the table. Maybe I'll collect all types finally. Good. So I have 4, 5, 6. I have 5, 6, 7. I just need 6, 7, 8 in cracks now. And I can discard 5, by the way. Okay, 5 and to discard. I discarded that 9. I hoped for red, but 8 came. Maybe I'll take something like last 9. Last 9. 2 9s discarded. Maybe nobody needs 9. The player to my right discarded 8 very early, the very first discard. Maybe I'll get the last 9 finally. The third 9. Okay, I need 6 cracks now. 6 cracks to make ready hand and wait for the last 9 bams. Okay, let's go for all types now. No west discarded. Where are all wests? No reds. 1 white. Somebody collects dragons. Maybe somebody has reds. Yes. So all wests are in the wall. And what about dragons? What about dragons? West is not my wind. I'll get only 1 point for it, so I can win with 9 cracks from the wall only. I can win with 6 now from discard, but 9 cracks is good from the wall. If I take it from discard, I'll make false mahjong because it will be 7 points only. So where are 6s? Aha, she held this last west some way. Aha, the last 9 bams, which I refused to wait. 2 bams. She melds Pangov north, she melds Chow 6, 4, 5, 6. Maybe she waits for whites? No, she may have only one white. Red. She waited for red. Why she waited for red? Because 3 reds were on the table. How it happens? I just don't understand why she left that red, that useless, totally useless red in her hand. Very curious. Green belt, maybe she's just not very experienced, not very good in understanding mahjong. Okay, what's this? It may be pure straight and bams. It may be some chows. I see just pair of 6s. They may be good as eyes, but for what hand? 9s are better, really. 9s dots are isolated, and it's an ideal pair, you may say. An ideal pair, so I can collect something like 1, 2, 3 dots, 4, 5, 6 cracks, 7, 8, 9 bams, mixed straight. 2, 3, 4 dots. No, I don't see. Why would I need 2, 3, 4 right now? Maybe later, maybe I'll pick the last 4. Last tile, which costs 4 points. I got rid of honors in my hand, and now I need some good tiles and suits. The player to my right, meanwhile, collects bams. You see, she doesn't discard bams and honors, and she may be collecting half flush. 1, 2, 3, 9, 9. Maybe I'll discard 2 and 6. 1 6 may be useful for 4, 5, 6, but 2 6s, I don't know why would I need 2 6s cracks. 7 dots. She discards good pairs. Why discard good pairs? For simple half flush? Half flush is cheap. If you can make pairs, you'd better go for pairs. This hand very much looks like some small fan hand. Small fan hand, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bams, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 cracks. No. It's not an outside hand, but it can be something like small fan. Maybe I'll pick the last 8, by the way. Maybe I'll win with it. 1 dots is useless. I didn't take anything around 1 bams, so I'd better discard it later. Great. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's consider not the best variant. I take 7, 8, 9, 8 from the wall. Okay, let's make pure straight then. If I pick good tiles from the wall, maybe the player to my left will help me. I thought about 8 bams from the wall and making small fan hand, but now this looks very much like pure straight. On the other hand, all 3 bams can be to my right, and all 8s too. All 8s can be to the right. Maybe I'll pick something from the wall. No, not all of them. 3 bams, that's interesting. 5. 5. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But no, let's try making some pure straight. Seven cracks discarded recently. The opposite player possibly wants mixed straight, you see. 7, 8, 9. She may wait for. Or maybe she already has 7, 8, 9. Bams. Yes, I have 7, 9. I will hardly discard them. 3 8s already discarded. 4, 5. 4, 5. No. Another 3 discarded. Good. Maybe the player to my left will discard 3. I hope so. The last 8 dots. 6 to the opposite. Who may need 6? Maybe she has eyes in 6s. That's why she was offered the 6, this 6. And I, as you can see, couldn't make anything of these bams. 7. Of course I won't discard 7. The last tile. 2 bams. Nobody needs it. 3, 3. She waited for 1. She was ready for pure straight like me. But all 1's bams were taken and nobody could make anything. Rather bad. I'd better go for something less expensive. What about knitting? 2, 5, 8, 4, 6. 5 tiles in suits, 4 tiles in owners. Totally 9. Maybe yes. Maybe it's a plan for knitting. Okay. Let's try discarding 9s firstly. I still plan knitting, but I don't want to discard good connected tiles. Okay, I'll discard eyes. These 9s could be my eyes if I would be collecting some chows. But yes, you see, it's knitting. 10th tile for knitting. 2, 5, 8 I have already. 6, 9 I need 3 bams, and 4 cracks I need 1 and 7. In honors I need red east and south. Okay, nothing discarded so far. So in BAMs I discard 4, 5. In dots I discard 9. 3 useless tiles. Great. 2 useless tiles. 7 cracks is good. Sometimes knitting collects quickly, sometimes not too quickly. Let's see what this meant, this melding meant. Some people believe in a flow, tile flow in the wall, and they try to make some conclusions of this flow. Some superstitions, I believe, but people like think some mystics. 3s, BAMs. 3s BAMs can be in the wall. Honors, you see, the player to my left doesn't discard honors, the player to my right as well. Nice. I am just one step behind ready hand. Let's watch when I'll make ready hand. 3, 1, red, east. I need 4 tiles, 4 specific tiles. Maybe somebody will declare punk, but no. With west, no, because 1 west discarded. I have 2. Somebody may have only 1. The same for north. 3 BAMs discarded. Good, because it won't be concealed in a conch. Another 3. Another 3 BAMs. No one. Sorry. On 1 cracks. 1 tile discarded of 1 cracks. 1 cracks, and they won't be concealed as well. 7 BAMs goes nowhere. The opposite player collects some punks, possibly, but maybe that's just punks. Not something expensive like all punks have flush or pure shifted punks. Nice. You see, 5 turns from discarding of that 9. Passed 5 turns and I finally made ready hand. Now, good. Very quickly I collected this lesser honors and knitted tiles, but from the wall. Let's take a quick look at the other hands. Other hands, the player to my right wanted half flush. Half flush in that. She had nothing very good for this half flush, but tried half flush anyway. I think I'd go for all types with her hand. She discarded many good tiles, really. The opposite player wanted half flush as well, but you see she melded punk of 5s, punk of 8s, and she wanted 5, 6, 7. You see, 8 discarded, so she couldn't hope for 8. And what about 5? 5 BAMs was in the wall, possibly. Maybe she wanted something like last tile hog. 6 points plus 1 voided suit, plus, I don't understand what else. Why she discarded 1 to 3? No idea, really. The player to my left collected half flush and pure shifted chows. She needed 7. She needed 7. Nobody gave her 7 cracks, but she waited for green and south. 1 green was to my right, 1 green was in my hand, of course. She couldn't make pang of greens, she couldn't make pang of souths. She couldn't make ready hand and win maybe with half flush, maybe with half flush and pure shifted chows. Okay, luckily I picked that red because, you see, I picked the last red really. 2 reds were to my opposite. 1 red was to my left. And what about easts? 3 easts were there. Another east was in the wall. And 3s, 2 3s discarded. Another 3 there. Why she didn't discard it, I don't understand. Maybe she wanted to discard it later. Another 3 in the wall. Okay, luckily I collected lesser honors and knitted tiles. Thanks all.